guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! My porosity and curl pattern is a bit of an adjustment, but I love that my true 4C curls are really poppin'. Now I'm not here to waste your time, so let's get right into the video. So I'm going to be starting this process on freshly washed hair, but since it's been like a couple hours since I washed my hair, I kept this plastic cap on to kind of lock in the heat from, the hot water in the shower. So this is just water and steam from my scalp right now that I'm preserving so that the leave-in conditioner will be applied better. It's a really great trick for lower porosity hair. You should definitely try it out or apply it in the shower, which is what I prefer to do. Ooh, oh my gosh, wait a minute. I was not expecting my hair to feel this soft. Anyway, since my hair is no longer bleached and its porosity has significantly changed, like my hair retains moisture so much better. It's kind of crazy, but then again, products really don't penetrate my hair as quickly like they used to. They just sit on my hair now. So it's interesting. So I've never tried mousse. This will be the first time using it to style my TWA. So normally when I've seen people use mousse to style their hair, they prep it with a spray leave-in conditioner. I don't think that you necessarily have to use a spray, but because this is my first time, I'ma just follow the crowd. I don't particularly care for spray leave-ins. I would rather just apply it with my hand. I don't feel like they're moisturizing enough, but they're super useful for when you have in protective styles and for when you want to refresh your wash and goes. And you can already see some of the product is kind of sitting onto my hair. That never ever used to happen. So it's, I'm still trying to learn how to navigate having lower porosity hair. Look at those 4C curls popping through. Yes. You love to see it. I really might have to keep using that plastic cap because my hair is like so soft. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And it was just water. It was just water, you guys. No product. That's the secret, just water. Water and a little steam from your scalp. That's all you need. So now we're gonna be trying mousse. I'm so excited. Fair warning, I've never used this product before, so we'll see. This is definitely fragranced. Ooh. Wow. It smells a little bit like, I don't know, like a little flowery. It smells good, I like it, but it does definitely have a strong scent. Normally, I like to moisturize with leave-in, cream, and oil. So this is interesting. First of all, using a spray leave-in, which is not my preferred product for application. And then trying a mousse. I don't know how much moisture I'm going to get from it, but it is supposed to have a really soft and natural finish. So I'm excited for that. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure that all the product is worked in. I'm running out of this. I have been trying to get some more because I'm really not trying to pay for their shipping like that, and Ulta has been out of this product for the longest time. But this oil is incredible. So final thoughts on the mousse. Can I say that it is comparable to the definition of a gel? Maybe. My coils are popping regardless, I definitely like the soft definition. I can for sure appreciate that. She gave me a cute little sum, Now let's get into the fun part. Now, truth be told, I'm not the nicest when it comes to edges, but I have improved significantly. And so today I want to share a couple of those tips that really made a difference in my hair. I'm gonna insert a little bit something here so y'all can see. This is the quality that I used to be producing. and thank the Lord for growth, really. Firstly, I want to mention the tools that I will be using. This is by far my favorite edge control for kinky hair. If you have not tried Style Factor Edge Booster, I don't know. I'm judging you. I'm judging you. But it's okay, we're here to learn. Hold up, I gotta let y'all know about baby tress though. Truth be told, this brush, it elevated my game. I can't even front. This brought my edges from this to this. Okay? This tool alone. Now, if you're already good with using a toothbrush or your preferred edge brush, whatever you got, then that's fine. I'm not telling you to go out and get this. I am simply telling you my experience that this brush alone elevated my game, no question about it. So here are a couple tips that really helped me out. So my first tip is to apply edge control onto dry hair. Some people, very few, but I have seen a couple people that prefer wet, but in my personal experience, if my hair is even slightly wet, it reverts immediately. The gel isn't able to grip onto the hair as well. It's like the water creates a barrier, so it's not able to stick. Whereas when my hair is dry, it lasts so much longer. The results, they're smoother, they last longer. It's an overall better experience, so definitely recommend applying your edge control onto dry hair. I like to play around with the shapes and styles before I finalize it with gel. So I'll use the comb or the brush side to just brush out some hairs so I can kind of better plan what I want to go for. You'll want to start with a decent amount of gel first and then layer more as you go along, but you definitely don't want to use too much gel because that can end in a lot of flaking. Okay, so my next few tips are some of the most important in my opinion. You have to use your fingers and the comb side of your brush or just a small comb in general. It will make the biggest noticeable difference, I promise you. So you want to start with the basic swoop shape and follow the brush with your finger. If you see anyone's edge tutorial, I promise you they're doing this too. You have to in order to achieve a really smooth swoop and also to achieve any kind of particular shape you want. In those before pictures, I used to just take the brush in one hand, no comb, no fingers, and swoop it, and then wonder why it wasn't laying flat or circular. Yeah, you gotta use them hands and the comb. They are essential. It's gonna give you the shape that you want, and it's also going to put a really clean finish on all your design. You also want to keep going over your edges until you are completely satisfied. There's really no point otherwise. You don't want to walk around with edges that you don't like. Like at the point when you first do them, that's when they're peaking essentially, because the day might wear them out, right? So you don't want to start off with something that you don't like, right? So don't give up, don't settle, keep going until you get what you want. Now, this is a very specific tip on detailing. It is completely up to you and up to your personal preference in terms of the actual shape that you want to achieve. I prefer a tighter looking swoop. I don't really like the super huge baby hairs, and I don't particularly care for the ones that go straight back. I mean, sometimes, but not today. And then there's also ones that are like perfect circles. So, all right, what I do is I like to angle the tool, the brush that I'm using or the comb, slightly upward when I finish rather than straight back. And doing this, it lifts the tail and I find that it looks super flattering and it always helps me achieve my desired shape. So again, it's really all about the kind of lifting up the tail and definitely following through with the fingers and using the comb. This particular edge brush that I'm using, as you can see, I kind of use the pointy end to really shape how I want the tail to look, but you can also use a comb. You can use the brush, but definitely I would prefer and suggest to use the comb. That is going to give you the straightest, cleanest finish. One of the reasons why I love this edge brush in particular is, if you didn't notice, it's shaped a little bit different. She's a triangle. She's a triangle. So I love the pointy top, especially on the brush side, because sharpness, precision, it's so easy. it gets where you want it to go. You know, it listens, it follows directions, you don't have to guess, you know exactly where it's going. I think that this brush is incredible if you are a beginner or if you're someone in general who just kind of struggles with edges. Like I said, I'm not telling you to go out and get this if you are someone that already has tools that you use and that you love. But I know for me, this made such a huge difference, and I'm really, really happy to have this in my collection. Something that really helped me a lot as well was practicing harder baby hair designs, like the ones that, you see typically on women with much looser curl patterns. I feel like a lot of the times we might count ourselves out and say, oh, my hair can't do that, or my edges don't look like that. And yeah, it's partially true. I mean, it's definitely true. Your edges are not going to come out exactly like hers, but here's the thing. There is a version of that style for your hair. And once you realize that, you can really try anything. You just gotta make it work for you. And then you'll get better and better. You start developing your own method and tricks for your specific hair type, and it feels so rewarding to finally figure it out. I mean, you could ask my mother. I walk around this house bragging about my edges because I know where I started, and now you do too. But I know how far I've come, and it feels really, really good. Lastly, I like to go over my edges with a very thin second layer of gel just to give it some extra hold. I like to do it when the hair is mostly dry but not all the way dry, so it's still a little bit malleable. So now that my edges are done, I'm going over with a little bit of water because you see how this is kind of got in the edge? That's going to dry white, and I don't want that. So I'm going over it with a bit of water to try and loosen up that product and get it out. If you end up trying out any of these tips and they helped you in any sort of way, please let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear if they helped you out. And if you have any of your own tips for perfecting the art of laying baby hairs on kinky hair, please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to try it out. I so appreciate you watching. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.